Hey everybody, how's it going? Okay, you guys voted, so we're going to do Snoopy, a Snoopy project. And the Snoopy project will be the Happy Meal for somebody today. But I've got a question that I want y'all to answer. So the first one that I see that answers it correctly will get the Snoopy project. We'll do that towards the end. So that I'll have time to, watch the comments. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are doing awesome. And I know that this should go into the broadcast channel, but I don't know if it does. And it was the broadcast channel that chose the project. Y'all say hey when you jump on. Oh my goodness. It's been a crazy day. I hope your day is going awesome. Let's go ahead and open this box. What I did when the hey Maria and Lena and Zella, is that right? Okay. It's so good to see everybody. Anyway, so what I did when the Snoopy Patriotic Collection launched, I had like some stuff shipped overnight. Y'all, I have look, is it gonna be another day like yesterday? Anyway, I did drop my black ink on the floor and I'm trying not to step in it. So first of all, let me get rid of these stickers. They driving me crazy. They must have filled in my black ink too. I'm going to start calling this Debbie's, what else can Debbie do? Open it. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do this. And I don't know if the club members remember this or not, but like if you're a club member and you place a $60 order, you're going to get, past club transfers. So that's awesome. And y'all, I'm trying not to get any more ink on me. So like it's called Vibe or 5. This is what it looks like. Right here. We're not going to open it. I don't know what they are, but they're past club transfers. Hey, Marcia. Y'all be sure to sprinkle. Okay. Oh. Let me get rid of this. Okay. And this is like super cute, classic Snoopy. Right here. Debbie's bloopers. The problem is they're every day. And then this is like perfect summer, spring, ice cream Snoopy. Isn't it cute? All right, and look at this big, cute Charlie Brown. Isn't he cute? I'm still laughing at myself with this black ink. Okay, and then this one, Grow Happiness. This is what I need right here. And rather than all these bloopers... And then USA, Land of the Free, Home of the Brave, Snoopy. So this is the one we're going to do today. Because the broadcast channel selected a Snoopy project. I said Snoopy or Charlie Brown. And then this has stripes and then lots of little Snoopies. Hopefully you can see that. This is really cute on a pillow. Don't you love it? Okay. And y'all, you know what was wrong with my heat press yesterday? You know those little buttons, like when you plug a bunch of stuff in? Anyway, that little button was not pressed correctly. Oh my gosh. And now I'm just hoping that I didn't get any black ink on this. And this is a surface that was available, I don't know, maybe last month or so. So I'm going to put the USA Snoopy on here. And then, like I said, I'm going to ask y'all a question about Snoopy. And I'm going to look for the answer. And then whoever gets it right is going to get the bag. Let me get my... This is a sticky mat. But like I said, if you don't have these and you have a piece of cardboard, it's really just something to push down between your fabric so that the ink doesn't go through to the other side. So that's what I'm doing. I need to make sure that I put the sides of the bag, so that it's like lined up properly. So, and look, the winner can't be a designer. So, but you can try to answer the question. But we're gonna ink first, and then play later. Actually, this is playing too. Hey, Renee and Peggy. Yeah, and Peggy, these were, and they still might be available. I should check. There's like some surfaces that were added in April that club members could get. I need to see. Hey, Claudia from Ohio. Y'all, I'm Debbie, Refresh Restyle from Tennessee. But I've lived in Tennessee. I'm originally from Alabama. Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Arkansas, Kansas. Let me think. Did I say Tennessee? So I'm going to put this on here. Make sure that it's straight, or straight as can be. And like I said, it's the cutest Snoopy. But he's dressed like he's going somewhere. Hey, Judy. Hey, Phoebe. All right. We're going to do the USA in red ink. Land of the Free and Home of the Brave in Shimmer Gold. And all of these are permanent inks. Now, why do I have navy? I don't know. Black. Linda says she's needing to place an order. Let's see. Okay, what is the question? I haven't asked it yet because I've got to be able to see the answer. Barbara, the Woodstock paste was a color of the month, and we really never know about the color of the month. So let's start out with our USA in red. We got blue handles, so, I think it looks cute. And look, did any of you club members know that in April there's a section just for club members with past surfaces? So like when you go to the site and you look at the categories, there's one that says club members only. Because y'all, like I said, April is all about club members. Last month was all about Perks members, and which really every month's Perks members, because Perks members get 30% off all the time. Oh, Renee said she got it earlier this month. So, yeah, it's in the, if they're still available, it's in the section for club members only. Last time I checked, there was phone holders and different surfaces. Because I'm a club member too. I'm a designer and a club member. And y'all see how easy this is when you're not clumsy like Debbie? Hey, Meg from Washington State. You're a new club member. Yay. I'm so glad you caught me live too. Thank you so much. Okay. Now we're going to get into our gold. Do our Home of the Brave. Now look. I'm doing these colors. You could totally do. We got like lots of ink colors, and you can mix your colors. You can mix paste and ink and create colors, whatever color you want. So, red and gold so far. The key word today is USA. Now I'm going to do all of Snoopy in black, and then we're going to go in with some little paint brushes and paint some different little areas. And y'all, I just like grab these at Walmart or wherever. But some of them are, you know, really small. So I'm going to do Snoopy in black, and then I'm going to, and y'all, this black is what fell on the floor. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm messy, messy, messy. And remember, when I do ask the question, it'll be after I get through painting. And then whoever I see that gets the answer correct, you know, the first one that I see. And I know it'll look different on your end because of the comments. So y'all just be ready. And I can only ship in the US. And designers can answer, but designers can't win. So if you're a designer, please let me know. I may do this with my, I may do something similar with my team. Ba-ba-ba. Hey, Lynn. USA. Is it working? Oh my goodness. Y'all know it's working. It looks like it is. Okay. All right. Now that I've got everything inked, and I'm going to turn this around so y'all can see, the ink dries slower than the paste, so you don't have to work as fast. And I'm going to take this off. And this is kind of textured, so let me, like I see a couple of spots that I want to be pressed in better. So I'm going to grab my red. And what I mean by, you know, this is a textured bag. And that category is there all, the club member only is there all the time. I mean, it's still there. You hadn't missed anything for April. I don't know if they're going to continue it, but it's for April for sure. Okay, got it. I want this to look really good since it's going to be our gifting today. All right, I'm going to put this over here and clean it later. I'll make sure I don't have anything on my fingers. Hey, Jennifer. USA. All right, I'm going to clean my hands because I have been like messy, messy, messy. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and start drying this. Thanks, Karen. And what I do, I like to like put my, I don't want to dry this mat because it's plastic. Thank you, Cindy. And y'all, if you're not part of the broadcast channel, it's a free channel, and all it is when I'm going live, as I go in there and post the live. And I also post like random little polls in there so you can choose, help me choose what to do next, or you know, what y'all interested in. I posted in there the other day asking if y'all would be interested in like if we did some mystery bundles, if we did like some sales of our finished products. So I just kind of put questions in there to see what y'all would be interested in. Barry went on a little, anyway, he went somewhere today. And he's like, oh, you'll get a lot done today. Y'all, I have not. I've just been messing around, drinking coffee. I did eat 2 ice cream sandwiches for lunch. I'm like, why did I do that? Do y'all ever do that? I'm like, I'm kind of saving calories because I'm not eating lunch. I crack myself up sometimes. I hadn't lost an ounce, but I crack myself up. Is everybody anxiously waiting for the question? I even wrote the answer down back here so I would remember it. Hey, Peggy. I think, Peggy, are you thinking that's funny that I had an ice cream sandwich for lunch? Look, Cindy likes, that's a good lunch. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Dorothy. Thanks, Jennifer. I agree. Ice cream's good anytime. And if it's surrounded with like those ice cream sandwich, whatever those little chocolate pieces are, even better, right? Hey, Belinda. You got your club package? Wonderful. And y'all, the key word today is USA. I really want to get Snoopy dry because I want to paint in his little... Maybe I was going to do a... Y'all, this is stuck to my arm. I need to... And I'm going to be very careful so I don't have to go back over this. I think I'll paint his... scarf red. And I'm just painting with ink. And y'all have probably seen me do this before. And like I said, I'm going to try to stay in the line so I don't have to go back over it. And that's why I didn't want to ask the question yet, because I want to be able to see y'all's answers. And I don't want you to have time to look it up. Marietta says she loves, can I pay the order with a check? Dorothy, I think we do PayPal and credit cards. And usually, I think, I don't know. It seems like we have a card attached to our checking account. And y'all, see, I'm just taking a little bit of ink and a little paintbrush. Oh my gosh. Renee says Butterfield Blizzard at DQ's the best. I have not had that. Whenever I go to Dairy Queen, y'all know what I get? I get a dip cone. I think I just like the chocolate outside of everything. Since we're talking about Dairy Queen and ice cream, what's y'all's favorite? Hey, Shirley, it's not a replay. I'm live. Love seeing y'all. I came on early yesterday, and y'all, we have, and I'm terrible about episodes on Netflix. Like, I will stay up for days to finish an episode of something. And last night we finished this show called Pulse, and it's about doctors and nurses in a hospital. And so since I went live yesterday, I had lots of time to finish watching that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? What do y'all think? What do you think? Peanut butter blast. Love it. Anyway, I'm so bad. And I gotta know, if y'all are watching something on Netflix, do you watch the whole thing? All right. Let me get rid of the extra red. I'm bad. I'm bad. I shouldn't, but I do. Let me see if I can get all this red off of here. This was a good little size. Okay. And now I think the goggles, I'm going to use a little gold up here. And like I said, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if y'all do this, but when I color, I'm not, like, very careful to stay in the lines. So that's what I'm trying to do. Stay in the lines. I am going to make his little helmet cadet, I believe. I don't know if it's a helmet. It looks like when he wears this, it doesn't really look like it's a hard helmet or anything. I'm just trying to stick with a few colors. And you could do yours totally different if you wanted to. I'm sure Barry's going to come home and say, what all did you get done? Nothing. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of black right here. I think it's looking pretty good. What do y'all think? 1923 is a good show. Is that the one that's like in the... There's where we are so far. And y'all, I'm like crazy. I binge on series too. I am crazy and to the point of where the shows that are like old fashioned are not my favorites. And what I mean by old fashioned, if they're set in a different time, they're not my favorite. Okay, here's our cadet. This is the blue. So that 1923, I have tried to watch that. I have tried to watch it. And I just have not been able to get into it. I don't know why. Because, you know, they're all dressed like my grandma. That's terrible to say. She didn't dress exactly like that. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Linda says she loves Snoopy. Okay. Let me get this hat done and then we're going to ask a question. And then who all wants this to be their happy meal? And don't forget, USA is the keyword. It's a good thing just like just a small area. You love Westerns? I used to like to watch like the Ponderosa and those, you know, way back. But since then, I think I like the murder mysteries. I also like romantic comedies. Barry and I, we really like the same things, except he likes to watch some things that I don't like, but I watch them because he likes them, because I drag him into my likings too. All right. As soon as I get this done, while I'm drying it, I'm going to ask the question. And first I'll give y'all a hint. When I ask the question, I'll tell you what the answer is not. That way, that might help you. I think this is it. I'm so gun shy because I was just throwing ink earlier. I'm going to put the lids on these. Are y'all still sprinkling? All right, I'm going to get my computer so I can see your answers. Because, you know, I got my phone turned backwards. But let me show you this. Is it cute? Do you like it? Are y'all going to paint yours? You can buy the whole set of Snoopy and the game, the Peanuts collection. All right, here we go. Are y'all ready? Okay. Whenever Snoopy is dressed like this, what is his name? You know, when he's in his little plane or however he is. It's not the Red Baron. Now I'm going to be looking for y'all's answers. And remember, it's the first one that I see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's the first answer that I see that's right. And it's not the Red Baron. It's not the Red Baron, Peggy. It's not the Red Baron. I'm looking. Y'all better not be looking it up now. I'm still watching. What is Snoopy's name when he is up against the Red Baron? Oh my gosh, Brett, you got it. It is the Flying Ace. Did everybody know that? Well, his name's always Snoopy. I see the answers coming in, but Brett got it first. He's the Flying Ace. And y'all, I am going to turn my heat press on because I fixed the button today. So now it's going to heat up. I haven't watched Money Pit. Is it good? I see y'all popping in with the answers. Thank you, Barbara. Brett, be sure to message me your information so I can get it to you. Thanks, Rebecca. And somebody said Woodstock. Woodstock is the little bird. Thank you, Debbie. Y'all, all of the Peanuts designs are so stinking cute. And I'm so happy that we've got a really big Charlie Brown. And really, you can use this Snoopy. You can use bits and pieces. Flying Ace was the correct answer. Congrats, girl. Yeah. Hey, look. Dorothy says she loves the song about it. I need to listen to it. I remember it a little bit. This is a chalk couture bag. Let me see if it's still, we've got a special section on the site for club members only. Let me see if it's still available. It's called Look in the Club Exclusive area. It is not available. There are several items that are, but this bag isn't one of them. I need to make sure it's dry. Good and dry. Y'all, that was fun. That was so much fun. Isn't that the cutest? Now, did everybody know that you can use a paintbrush to paint in areas with ink too? And you can water them down. I don't know if y'all remember last year I did the apple barrel and I watered down the colors to make it look like watercolors. You can paint solid like I did today, or you can water them down. And y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got one little spot right there that fills. Oh yeah, I forgot about the skinny cow. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that Barry likes me chunky because he's the one buying the ice cream sandwiches. And, you know, sometimes I think about it. You know, when you get older, you start needing reading glasses. And I always say that I think our eyesight gets a little worse so that the longer we're married, it's... You know, he doesn't really notice. Oh, let's see. Renee says she thinks it's in specials. Let me check. Let me check. Yep. But anyway, if you hadn't checked out the exclusive area for club members, be sure to do that. Of course, now my internet is going to get crazy. Let's see. I'm looking for this bag to see if it's still available. I've got some bags coming that I'm going to put some stuff together and do some bundles. I'm probably going to put them in the broadcast channel first whenever I do that. I'm looking. If y'all hadn't checked out the special section, it's a great place to start too. And like the specials are for everybody. Oh, I don't see it in the special section. Okay. So get your ironing board out. This is just really a quilter's pad. It's kind of like an ironing board. And then you can use parchment paper or these Teflon sheets. And then I do 30 seconds at 305. And they have these that are bigger. Probably what I'll do is I'll just probably heat it twice, and I'm not going to turn it inside out. Yeah, if you water down your ink, it's more like the watercolor effect. Or paste. Leah says, when your chalk paste runs down or gets dry, you can. I always open my containers, which I use them just about every day. I'm going to just do this twice because I'm not going to turn it inside out. So I open my paste, add water all the time, and stir it to keep them wet. And the reason you do that is because chalk paste dries really quick. Oh, somebody sent this to me a couple of years ago, but you can get them on Amazon. You can probably get them in like craft stores. But the key word today is USA. And I'll send you a link for everything that I use to make this, except for the bag. The bag is a past chalk surface, but you can get bags anywhere. You might even have some already. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and congratulations again to Brett. She got the answer correct, and it was the first one I saw. Guys, I'm going to hop off. I will see y'all later. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.